can be the first step where you prep your hair for a very
Institute and also Kristen Walney International Academy. And she has also led backstage hair and makeup teams for
lot of sizes in round brush. Today I'm using this one. So I am supposed to talk in English. Do any of you know Hindi a little bit? If you know, let me know so that at the end of the session we can have a chat. Because I don't speak your native language, but yes, I will be taking the entire session in English. So my name is Preeta and I will be your expert for today. So today what we are going to do is a very basic hair. Okay, sure, not an issue. So today what we are doing is a very basic hair styling, and I would say hair service, not exactly styling. We can call this service as a hair prep or as a final result as well. Okay? So what we do with this, when we are doing any hairstyle, this can be your first step. So maybe you are doing a tong or you are doing a bun. This can be the first step where you prep your hair for a very nice and sleek finish. Because sometimes what happens when we do our hairstyling, we see a lot of flyaways and there is a lot of frizz, because not all hair are straight and sleek and I would say properly shiny. They are not, right? So we have to do that, because whatever pictures we see online, if we see very nice and shiny hair with lots of nice hairstyles, we can achieve that, but for that we have to do a nice blow dry for the start. Second of all, while doing blow dry, we use a few products that helps our hairstyling to hold. Sometimes we do tong, and the tong after maybe an hour or 2 hours, it opens. So to ensure that it is not opening and it is staying for the entire evening, maybe when you are doing for a client, so for that you can do a blow dry. That will help in the further process. Okay. Next, what it helps also when you do a haircut, or maybe a client is here, they want open hair, they do not want any kind of tong or something, but they do want a volume, nice volume. So for that also you can go for blow dry. So there are multiple use of blow dry. Today what I am going to show you is how to start. Okay, what are precautions do you need to take? What are the important things that you need to understand while doing blow dry? And also I will take you through all the products and tools that are used for blow dry. Okay, I will be doing on a dummy. Now while we do on a dummy, there is a little difference between dummy hair and real hair. So when we do on real hair, the time decreases. Okay, so if I am holding the dryer for maybe 30 seconds for a dummy hair, it will come down to 10 to 15 seconds for a real hair, because real hair gets styled faster. Okay, so let me take you through the tools that I'm going to use. The first tool that I'm using is a paddle brush. Okay, so the paddle brush that I use is from Mr. Barber. You can use any paddle brush. If you are using your paddle brush for blow dries, make sure they are heat resistant, because the blow dryer, it emits a lot of heat. So if you are using a normal blow dryer paddle brush, then the bristles will melt. These will melt if it is of plastic. So you need to make sure that you use a paddle brush which is heat resistant, and mostly the heat resistant ones, they have silicone bristles. So you have to make sure that your bristles are of silicone, so it doesn't melt under heat. Okay. The next thing that I'm using is a round brush. So you get a lot of sizes in round brush. Today I'm using this one. This is the size. You get a size bigger than this. You get 2 more sizes smaller than this. That is the standard size. Now why I'm using this one is because mostly while doing in curl or out curl, we use this size, because this gives us the most standard volume, I would say. If you want more volume, you can use a bigger brush. If you want lesser volume, you can use a smaller brush. This is the standard size that you can use. Okay. Next, for tools, we are going to use our section clips, the normal crocodile clips we are going to use. So these are again from Mr. Barber. So the tools that I'm using are all mostly from Mr. Barber. Next, for sectioning, we will be using tail combs. So these are the tail comb this is a tail comb that I will be using. The one that have a plastic tail. Okay, so you get two different types of tail combs. You get this also with a metal tail, not this. This is not for hairstyling. For styling purposes, you have to use this one, which have a plastic tail. Okay. Also, secondly, the teeth, they all need to be same. Now again, this also you get in two different types. In this, the teeth are not same. It is smaller and bigger, if you can see. Sorry. See, the both are different. Okay, one is small, big, and one is all same. So this one is used for styling. This is basically used for back combing. So for blow dry, we don't need to do back comb. So we will be using this one. Again, this is from Mr. Barber. For blow dry, we don't need to use any bobby pins or U-pins because we are not tying the hair. We are just doing blow dry. So I'll show you again. I'll show once I start with the blow dry. I will show it again. It will be clear. Okay.
So, ma'am, she's saying that it's very blur, ma'am.
I understood. I already answered. Okay. So this is something that I'll again show. I'll show all the tools because I will switch the camera so that the visibility is better. Next are products. So first thing, whenever we do a blow dry, we need to wash the client's hair. Very important. Okay. Now clients sometimes come and say, I have washed it today morning only. Sometimes what happens, the hair is not washed properly and there is product in the hair. Like there can be little bit of conditioner remaining or there can be serums which are there. So when we blow dry, the product burns and that in turn harm the hair. So make sure you wash your client's hair. Okay. Second of all, you need to apply a pre-styling product. So before doing the blow dry, you have to apply a product. The first product that you will apply after washing the hair is a serum. Okay, any serum works, any gloss, any shiny serum works. So today, this is the serum that I will be using. This is Streaks. Next is a heat protector. Very important because we are doing a thermal. So to protect the hair from excessive heat, we will be using a heat protecting spray. So I will be using Schwarzkopf's Oasis Plus Flat Liner. You can use this spray for ironing, for tongs, for blow dry, for any thermal styling. Next, after doing this, now if your hair is already wet, you have washed it, then it will be around 60 to 70% wet. Okay, when you will be applying the serum, then you have to do a little blow dry, like a blast dry, not blow dry, to dry it up a little bit more so that it is 80% dry. So 20% it has to be wet. In that position, you will be applying a mousse. So this is the pre-styling product that you are using. The other products that I said, serum and the heat protector, both the products are your care product. This is a styling product. Okay, so this you have to use when your hair is 20% wet and 80% dry. So this is from Schwarzkopf. This is Oasis Plus 4 Grip. Which both are same. This and the heat protector, this one, and this one, no, they are different. That's what I was saying. So these two, this is a heat protector. This will protect the hair from heat. This is a serum. When we wash away the oils. So this just add to the luster of the hair. This will just add a little shine. Okay. So when we wash off our natural oil, this is a oil. This is, I would say, a refined version of oil, a lightweight oil that will give your hair a little luster. Okay. So these are the two products which are your care product. These are not styling products. Styling products will be mousse, hairsprays. These are your styling products. So this is a styling product. This will help in the hold of the hairstyle. But this has to be applied when the hair is a little wet. Okay, so this is a mousse. This is from Swashkoff. The series that it is from is Osis Plus. So there is multiple series. The one that I'm using is Osis Plus, and this is number 4. Okay, so 4 denotes it is a little higher on the sticky part. That means it will have a little more hold. Lower number will have lesser hold. Higher number will have more hold. So if it is written here, strong hold, number 4. So this is the product that I'm going to use. Now, apart from this, I'm going to use a blow dryer. So just give me 2 minutes. I will. No, fully dry hair don't apply because it won't be applied properly. You need a little bit of wet hair to to let the product to spread actually. Otherwise, it will be stuck in one place. If it is stuck in one place, the hair will just come together and it will not look like blow dried and free flowing. It will be sticky. So we need the hair to be a little wet. Okay. So now give me 2 minutes. I'll just switch the camera and get my dummy, and I'll show the other. No, L'Oreal Extraordinary Oil Serum is not a heat protector. Heat protector is a separate segment of product. Serums are not heat protected, though they say it is a heat protecting serum, but serums are not heat protectors. Also, L'Oreal Extraordinary product that you are talking about, that is a retail product, or it is a product that is commonly available in the market, so it is not a professional product. Okay, these products are professional except for the serum. The serum is again a retail product, but it is nice enough that we can use it as a professional product as well. Okay, so I'll just take 2 minutes.
సో అప్పటిదాకా మ్యామ్ వచ్చేదాకా అందరూ కెమెరాస్ ఆన్ చేయండి. ఎంతమంది డిఐటి చేస్తున్నారో తెలియాలి కదా. ఓకే ఓకే సో అందరు రెడీగా ఉన్నారో కూడా నాకు చెప్పొచ్చు చాట్ బాక్స్ లో. సో నేను మ్యామ్ ని కూడా క్విక్ గా బిల్ చేస్తాను. మ్యామ్ వచ్చేటప్పుడు కల్లా మీరు అందరు రెడీగా ఉండాలి. ఓకేనా? దిస్ కండిషన్ అప్లై ఓన్లీ బిలో డ్రై స్టైల్ ఆర్ అదర్ స్టైల్. సో లలిత గారు క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు. ఓకే, సో మ్యామ్ వచ్చాక అది చెక్ చేస్తారు. ఓకేనా? సో ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు డిఐటి చేయాలి మ్యామ్ తో పాటు. మీరు కూడా నేర్చుకోవాలి కదా, అందుకే అడుగుతున్నాను. సో మీకు ఒక డమ్మీ అన్ని రెడీగా ఉన్నాయి కదా, పిన్స్ అన్ని రెడీగా పెట్టుకోండి. సో మ్యామ్ వచ్చేటప్పటికి మీరు అందరూ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయొచ్చు. అండ్ లాస్ట్ లో మీ అందరికి రివ్యూ కూడా ఇస్తారు కాబట్టి రెడీగా ఉండండి అందరూ. సో ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కెమెరాస్ ఆన్ చేయండి. ఎంతమంది ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్నారో తెలియాలి కదా. సో కెమెరాస్ ఆన్ చేయండి, ప్రాక్టీస్ కూడా చేయండి, డిఐటి కూడా చేయండి మ్యామ్ తో పాటు. ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
So now this is visible. So this is the brush or the comb that I was talking about, and the other one is this one. See the teeth difference? One small and then tooth a little bigger and then the bigger ones. These are all same. But this is a difference. This one is used for backcombing because of the uneven teeth. It is better for backcombing. This is for styling, normal styling, all styling. Next thing that I'm going to use, the machine that I'm using. And this is important. The machine that I'm using is a blow dryer. Okay. Now understand the blow dryer first. So this is a dryer. Okay. Here we have switches. One will control your, I would say, heat. So how much heat you are giving, that one will control. And this one is for heat. And there's another one which have fan drawn on it. So that means how much speed of the fan is, so how much air will come out. Okay. So now this is a basic hair dryer. Okay. This one is known as a nozzle. So you have different types of nozzle. This one have a narrow opening, right? The one with a narrow opening is used for either curling or straightening. Okay, for out curls, in curls, and straightening. Another one we have, I don't have it right now, it is known as a diffuser. You can search for a blow dryer diffuser online, you can see the picture. It is a big, like it comes like this big, it have holes all over it, and it is used for curling or used to blow dry any curly hair, like extreme curly hair it is used for. Okay, so this is a dryer, this is I'm going to use a nozzle because I'm doing a out curl, right? Second thing is the company. So I'm using Iconic. Okay, you can use other dryers also, but for dryers I would always say take a good dryer because these gets really heated up. Okay, and these take up a lot of power. So if the machine malfunction, it bursts, which is very dangerous. And we hold it like this very near to ourselves and near to the client. So to make sure there is no machine malfunction. Now I'm not guaranteed that this will not malfunction, but they are a little bit expensive. So they have better hardware inside. So they do not get so much heated. Okay. Second thing is the wattage. So whenever you take a dryer, you have to take something above 2000 watt actually. Okay, so above 2000 any is good. Okay, clear? Now, as I said, you have to dry the hair a little before you start, right? So when we dry, we do not use a nozzle. That is known as blast drying. Without the nozzle is blast drying. When we use the nozzle, it is blow drying. Okay? And when we use a diffuser, it is diffused drying. So we can do three different things. Now for dummy, I cannot wash the dummy hair. I'll just take it up. I cannot wash the dummy hair. So what I'll do is, I have to make it wet anyways. Because it is a dummy, I am not using. Is it not focusing? Yeah. Because it is a dummy, I am not using the serum because it's not required. And I've already done a lot of hairstyling on this, so there is a lot of product already on this. So what I'll do is, a little heat protector first I will apply. Iconic is good. Okay. I feel Iconic dryers, they are not very heavy because when you do blow drying, no, if your dryer is very, very heavy, you get shoulder pain. And if you are doing it for a longer, like continue you're doing it, it is not good for your health also. So try to get something lightweight. Iconic, definitely very good. Apart from Iconic, you can try for Mr. Barber, you can try for Alan Truman, both are good. Okay. Also, if you want to go for something, this comes around 2000, 2500, the one that I'm using. If you want something of a little bit lesser range, then go for Vega Professional. So when you're going for Vega, there are two different ranges. One is Vega Retail that you get like anywhere. Vega Professional is a different range. Okay. Vega Retail don't go for. Vega Professional ones are good. They come around 1500, 1700. So that's it. Whenever you're buying, you get dryers for. I'll show you the entire process. So when you're going to buy a dryer, always see it, the weight, how much weight it is. It is very heavy. Don't go for very heavy ones. Get something around 2000, 2100 or 2200 watts. That works. So now I'm not washing it. So how will I prepare this hair? Okay. The first thing that I'll do is I'll take the heat protector and I'll spray it. Though not required for dummy hair, but still. And comb it through so that the product is nicely spreaded. Next, I'm taking a water spray bottle. Because I'm not washing it, I have to wet it, right, for mousse. It is dry now. The product that I have used, that will not wet my hair. So I will need to wet it, like around 20%. So I am using a water spray bottle. So this will make my hair little wet. Also, you need your hair to be wet when you are doing blow dry, because in wet hair, like when we wash our hair, after that, when it is little wet, if we tie our hair and open it after it is dry, then do you see it retains the shape that you have tied it in? So that means when your hair is wet, if you give it any shape, it will hold it better. So when your hair is wet, try to do the blow dry then. Then the effect or the result will come much better. So again, I will be combing it nicely so that the hair is evenly wet. Now there are many ways in which you can apply your mousse, but some people will take the mousse on their palm. They will just spread it and apply like this. I personally think that is not the good way. So to apply mousse, what you should do is first section the hair. So this is very, very important. First, I'll do a middle parting. Okay, first middle parting. The middle part will go all through from the front hairline till the back hairline to the nape. Now what we'll do is we'll do ear to ear. So from the highest point that is there on the head, we'll take another section that will finish near the ear here. Okay, so ideally ear to ear comes exactly middle of the ear. Now, how much to take? It is not always here. This is the ideal position. It can be here also, it can be behind also. So how to decide that? If the forehead is wide and the front section of hair is less, then we need to take it behind the back so that we get fair amount of hair in the front. If the hairline is little towards the eyebrows, that means the forehead is smaller. So we have to take it here in front. So ideally, we need to take proper, like maybe 1.5 inch of a section. So depending on the front hairline, if your forehead is smaller, you take front of the ear. If it is bigger, that means the hairline is backward, you take towards the back. If it is normal, not too wide, not too narrow, then exactly on the middle. Okay, so this section I will tie separately. So this I will again tie separately. Same thing I am going to do on the other side. Taking the guide. So this is known as classic 4 section. Okay, so back we have 2 sections, front we have 2 sections. So this is called classic 4 section. But for blow dry, we need to do 5 sections. So now what we'll do is, middle of the eyes, take a straight line and do another section. Okay, so again 1 inch of a section, I would say, from the middle. 1 inch is good enough. Same thing we will be doing on the other side. 1 inch from this side, 1 inch from that side. And this one is known as a box section, because now this looks like a box. Okay, so this is a square and we will tie it separately. So now we have classic 5 sections and we can start with our process. So sectioning is very important. So 1, 2, 3, front 3 section and back 2 sections. Okay, we will always start our blow dry from the back side. So now the hair is again a little dry. For real hair, what you will do is you will apply each section moves, and then you have like start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever sections you are taking. Till here, apply mousse, comb and dry it. And then start with the blow dry. Okay. What I'll do is, because there is already a lot of product, I will apply on one section and show how to apply it. Okay. So do not take very thin sections, at least 1 inch of a section, or whenever you are doing it, if somebody have less amount of hair, so this is the thickness of hair that you need to hold. Okay, this is the thickness of hair, amount of hair that you need for a section. So if the hair is very thick, you can take smaller sections, maybe half an inch of a section. If the hair is very heavy, thick hair, if they have less density, you can take a little broader section. But this much hair you need to have in order to have a nice roll. Okay. So have the other section, wind it up nicely. Always have your working section very clean. So this is very important. If you do not have a clean section, it will be very difficult for you to work. Do not have any knots. Make sure to take out all knots.
సో ఎంతమంది చేస్తున్నారు? కెమెరాస్ ప్రతి ఒక్కరు ఆన్ చేయండి. డిఐటి చేస్తున్నారు, ఓకేనా?
Now, whenever you are holding the section for blow drying, you have to hold it at a 90 degree. So straight out of the head shape. Okay? No downwards, no upwards, straight out. So this is, the hair has to form a 90 degree angle to the scalp. Only then you will have a nice volume. So how to apply the mousse? The hair is again dry, so I will apply a little bit of water. Comb it. Now mousse is a liquid product. Okay, this is a liquid product. When you take it out, it comes out in a form of foam. So shake it nicely and then this comes out in a foam form. Okay, do not take too much of product at a time, because as soon as it comes with contact of air, it again goes back to its watery form. Okay. Okay, so take it in your comb, hold the hair, leave 1 inch or maybe 2 inch of the hair from the roots and comb. This way it will get applied. So it will be like properly applied and properly spreaded across all the hair section or strands. Okay, so now if we took it in hand and did like this, then some hair strand would have the product, some wouldn't. So to make sure it is evenly distributed, we have to comb it. Okay, use a comb and do it. Now I have combed it, taken the hair straight out of the head. Always ask your client to bend the head a little. Okay, now dryer and comb. Whenever you are doing a blow dry, none of these should go down until and unless you are taking a section. Okay, your dryer has to be in your hand, your brush also has to be in your hand. Now, which hand you are holding what? So the brush has to come in your working hand. That means if you are a right-handed person, then it will come in your right hand. If you are a left-handed person, it will come in your left hand. And the dryer will come in your non-dominant or non-working hand. Okay, so dryer you can hold like this or you can hold like this, whatever is easier for you. Okay, and for the hair, hold like this, grab the entire thing nice, always tight and nice. And for the first section, just turn it around. Just a second. So for the first section, keep your blow dryer brush a little far, okay, and the rest of your hair, lock it with your thumb. So like this, you have to hold it. Okay, so there is a little gap and I have holded it with my thumb. This is very important. So why is that so? Comb and hold. Also, one more thing. Whenever you are taking a section, okay, if you are putting it onto your brush, right? So your nozzle size has to be that thick that it covers the entire hair strand. Okay? If your nozzle size is smaller than this, then it will not cover the entire hair strand. If your hair size is broader, you take a broader or bigger nozzle. Now the trick with hair blow drying is to have heat applied to each strand of hair nicely, right amount of heat and right amount of brushing. If you have more heat, then your hair will burn. If you have less heat, the hair will not have shine. If you brush more, your hair will become static and it will look frizzy. If you brush less, it will not look shiny. So the exact amount of, and that will depend on the hair type. Okay? So, place and hold and then stretch. See how tightly I am holding? Okay? Now once I turn this on, you won't be able to hear my voice. So I'll just show how to do it first and then I'll start. So hold the dryer directly on top of the strand. Okay? Never direct the hair towards the client. It will burn the scalp. Always towards you. And apply heat, full heat and full speed. This is how you clean the roots. Then hold the section, brush it from the side and hold it again. And again clean the roots. Same thing. Again, hold the section and brush it from the other side. Okay? Clear till here? Is it clear? Give me a thumbs up quickly, that I can start the dryer. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so my roots are clean. Now you have to hold the brush below and push the strand up. Hold and push. Okay, now I will do this. So I am doing the middle. So whenever you are doing blow dry, have to do sections. First root, then middle, then end. So hold it here. Now can you see the hair is smooth and it is shiny. Okay. Now for the end, when we do straight blow dry, we will do the same thing in the end. Okay. That is straight. Same thing till the end is straight. When we do out curls. Now what is out curl? Is putting the brush on top of the section and turning the ends of the hair outwards. Okay, so this is out curl. Turning the section of the hair outwards. If I turn it inward, then it is impulse. Okay. So if we put it on top, turn it out, it is outward, out curls. If we put it in the bottom, turn it in, it is impulse. If we put it straight, that is straight blow. So today, what I'm going to show you is out curls. So mostly people do out curls. In curls are done in shorter hair lengths like bobs and locks so that the hair is turned in and they give volume. For most of the other haircuts, it is outward. Now on this dummy, the hair is of all same length. So the layering of the blow dry will not be visible, but you can still see the technique. So I'll do it from the top. Sorry for that. And for the end, I will hold the hair. Because it is a dummy hair, it's little rough in the ends. Roll it in. Do not make it very tight, okay? Then it won't come off. Roll it in like this, nice and smooth. I know. So now I'm giving full heat for. Next, I will give no heat. This is cold air. To make the blow dry cold. Okay, hold it for some time, let the brush cool down, and then roll it down, open it, and then just comb nicely. You can see the curl. Yeah. So when you are doing blow dry, what you do? You open it, you comb it nice, and then don't open the curl immediately. Okay, just make a roll like this. And clip it. Open it at the end. So this will give a very nice effect. So I will do the same thing all over. I'll do the out curls on this side, okay? I'm gonna do the straight on the other side, and for the front, I am going to do the in curl so that you can see all three types of curls. So now see here, the section is quite broad. This is the broadest part, I would say. So for this, I cannot take one section. I have to divide this section into two parts because otherwise it will be very difficult to handle it. Okay, if you can see, the section is this wide. My brush is even not that wide. So divide it into two parts. And then we'll do the same thing. I'm just applying water for this as of now. You can apply mousse as well. Do not use hairsprays for this. Hairspray, if you use, then it will make the hair sticky, the hairspray will burn. So water and mousse you can use. So already my dummy hair have a lot of product on it. So whenever I'm applying water, the product is getting activated. So I don't need to apply a mousse in this case. Turn the blow dryer off, put it down. I have seen a lot of people put it on the shoulder. Do not do that. That is very unprofessional. Roll and give 9. Hold it. Please. See, every time I'm opening one, there is a pearl. I have to brush it nicely. In real hair, if you would have done this, the pearl would have come more. Comb, so that during the blow dry, because of the air, a lot of hair flies away here and there. Make it all come together. Just brush it and then make a roll. I hope everything is clear. Is there any questions or any queries, anything that you are not understanding, please let us know.
సో ఎవరికైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటే చాట్ బాక్స్ లో అడగొచ్చు. సో డిఐటి చేస్తున్న వాళ్ళు ప్రతి ఒక్క కెమెరాస్ ఆన్ చేయండి.
So this was the straight one. for the front. Stand in front of the client. Brush the hair at the front. This will give volume to the hair.
మర్చిపోయినా శుక్రవారం కానీ మర్చిపోయినా తెచ్చండి మీరు
నూనె పెట్టుకోవద్దు.
లేదు నేను నూనె సాయంత్రం ఏ పొద్దున పెడతాను ఆదివారం
ఆదివారం కూడా పెట్టుకోవాలి. ఆదివారం కూడా హెయిర్ స్టైల్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉంది.
సోమవారం
ఆదివారం మధ్యాహ్నం పెట్టుకోవాలి అయిపోయినాక.
And this one also is in curls, but we will do a little like this.
ప్రొటెక్టర్, సీరం, షైనింగ్ స్ప్రెస్.
Now let's start opening. because all the hair is on same length, the curls are all coming here. If it would have been layers, so the curls would be seen in layers. So you can see the difference between a straight and a out curl. Okay, you can take a picture of this. You can take a screenshot. This is the straight side and this is the out curls. Let me know once it's done.
సో స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీసుకున్నారా నాకు చెప్పండి. డన్ అయితే చెప్పండి. ఎస్ మ్యామ్, ఇట్స్ డన్.
Okay. Now we open the front. This is how it will look. Okay, so this is in curls, not very different from the others. Like in this length of hair, you will not see much difference. But if the hair length is shorter, you will see the difference. Now let's set the front. For setting the front, always use a paddle brush. Whichever side your model wants, pull and release. So this is the front. Okay, then take a screenshot of this. I'll take the dummy a little up so that you can take the entire look. So with the out curl in the front, this is how it looks. Now you can spray and you can set. Okay? Let me know if you're done with the screenshot.
డన్ మ్యామ్.
So give me 2 minutes. I'll switch the camera.
సో అందరూ స్క్రీన్ షాట్